If you don't know now, you know. It's your boy RC, and welcome to another edition of the Pro Show Podcast with me, your boy RC. Well, it's been a lot going on, and I made it back down here to bring you another episode of the Pro Show, or some of you may know it as the TPS with RC. So, lots been going on. COVID, the return of sports, the stupid orange man with the yellow hair saying more dumb shit. And I figured if they allow him to get on national television and say what he wants out of his mouth, I might as well be able to get on a social media platform and say what the heck I want out of my mouth. So before I get into it, I want to give a shout out to, I believe his name is Keith, for the amazing shirt that I am wearing. This shirt was made for me. You can see that's me and that's me again. And if you look really hard, that's me again. I might be hung up on myself, but hey, who cares? If no one loves me at the end of the day, I love me. But yeah, shout out to him over there at Tattoo Threads over there, 617 South 4th Street, right off of South Street. Like if you're going down South Street and you turn by, what's that, I believe Jim Steaks, they're in the middle of the block across from the UPS store. They do some amazing stuff over there. Gotten a shirt there, my lady's gotten a shirt there, we've taken the kids there, they've gotten shirts done there. It's a family affair. But once again, shout out to, I believe, like I said, if I'm getting your name wrong, just let me know. Keith over at Tattoo Threads. They are open, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it looks like they are closed on, oh, my bad, they're closed on Sunday. So get over there, get a shirt done. They do print, the screen print like what I got here with the pictures. There's a guy there, there's an amazing airbrush artist, and go over there and check them out. So now that I'm back, figured I might as well jump right into it. Talk about these goddamn Eagles. Like, I know as a fan of Philadelphia sports, you gotta have tough skin, and you know that the teams here do dumb stuff from time to time, so trying to deal with it is rather tough, but it is what it is. So, like, case in point, just a touch on local basketball. I feel as though the Sixers should have done more to keep Butler. Look what he's doing now for Miami. They crushing. But I'm getting sidetracked. I'm gonna talk about these Eagles, and they just been so unimpressive. I'm not inspired by them at all. I don't know if it's the effort that they're putting in on the field, or no, I can't say that. Not the whole team. I'm gonna put the last couple games squarely on Carson, because it's just been like your fault, dude. And I like you as a quarterback. I like what you've done. I like the energy that you've brought to the city. You basically took this city to its first Super Bowl, or its first championship since it's been called the Super Bowl. I'll say that. And granted, you didn't play, but you led 85% of the way there. But this season, you start off with a bad start, dude. Like, I'm not one on stats, but I took a look at it. His QB rating is a 28.1. You are the last person for QB rating. And it's like, yeah, you've thrown 2 touchdowns, yay, but 4 interceptions. Like, what are you doing, dog? You're killing me. And it's like, your past 2 weeks, your rating one game, the first game was a 21.0, and then the next week a 38.1. I mean, I see you increasing, but 2 touchdowns a game? No, I'm gonna need you to do better than that. Like right now, we sitting at the bottom of the NFC East, and we down there with the Giants. Like, no, we not supposed to be there. You're supposed to win at least one of these 2 games, and the other reason you're supposed to win this game is because if you look at it, these are 2 teams you can possibly see if you want to make a playoff run. You're damn sure going to see Washington again. So I need you to get better and do something. And like, you had 3 turnovers the first week, another 3 turnovers the second week. It's like, you're killing me. And I understand you're not out there by yourself. So I need you to understand you don't have to do it by yourself. And it's just like it's hard to watch. Like, y'all do good, then you kick me in the teeth. Then you do a little better, and then just when I think y'all about to do it, it's almost like y'all give up. And I'm not trying to be Monday morning quarterback, because by the way, it's Wednesday, but I'm just saying, I know you can do better. I've seen you do better. And I just need you to get confidence in the guys that are around you. I think you can do it. I know there's plenty of people in this city that think you can do it despite what some of them are saying. But, you know, this city loves that team. So when y'all not doing as good as they know that you can do, they're going to let you have it. Let's see. Basketball is back. I like the format that basketball has been running, where everyone's in one location. It's almost like a big ass college tournament where everybody's at the same place. There is no real home crowd. It's like you go out there and you play ball. You can't blame it on we weren't feeling the energy from the home crowd. No, homie, you go out there and ball. That's just it. Like, case in point, I don't know what the hell happened to the Clippers. Like, that was how? I was still sitting there trying to figure it out. Like, one, y'all let them take you to a game 7. And then in game 7, Kawhi and George just was ass. Like, super ass. Like, I understand it's a team sport, but in some cases, you were supposed to throw the team on your back in like game 6 and get them the fuck out of there. But you didn't. But I guess y'all got something to talk about over the fall into next season. And I always wonder, how's that going to work also? Because basketball is usually over by now. And in roughly, let's see, we in the end of September, October, basketball usually starts back up in November. So is it going to be a delayed start? Is it going to be, y'all going to just be like, all right, you got the championship, all right, y'all got to go back to practice to start this new season? I was wondering how that was going to work. Like, I know the format at which they're doing basketball in the playoffs, they would never do, because a lot of those arenas make money off of selling you $6 hot dogs that's barely the size of your index finger, $12 for nachos with a drop of cheese, and of course my favorite is that 10-gallon cup of ice with 2 drops of soda. That's how they make that money. So I know the format that it's in now won't happen. I mean, they're still going to make their money off of merchandise, jerseys, posters, things like that type of merchandise. But that format that it's in now, that's probably never happen again. I'm guessing if that's, but then again, that's if arenas ever open back up. Like, how's that gonna look? You gotta sit people every other seat in the arena. Like, you could literally never fill out an arena ever again if the way things are going now, based off of what's going on in the world. But who knows? You know, who knows what we'll see? Like, it's still every now and then or every day that something happens, you see how this is affecting not just people around you, but the world as a whole. Like, this pandemic shut sports down. Not one sport, all sports. Shut everything down. Matter of fact, shut the whole world down. Like, you couldn't go outside. They were saying if you weren't essential staff, you couldn't go outside. They highly recommended that you didn't go outside to the point where they had to, in some cases, put a curfew in, but then that also tied into the riots and the dumb shit that happened. Like, I still having trouble understanding that, like, why one would tear up where you live, where you shop, where you do business, and expect there not to be repercussions. I mean, I understand that it was done out of anger, but sometimes you have to think before you speak. So, on that same token, think before you leap. As far as leaping into a situation where you could make things possibly worse in your own community, like breaking the windows and looting a supermarket where you shop daily. Why would you do that? I didn't understand that. And for the life of me, this one takes the cake. What the hell is with the toilet paper? Like, in some stores, you couldn't find toilet paper. Someplace I still haven't been able to. Well, no, I've gone outside the city to find paper towel, but it was just like, for the longest you couldn't find toilet paper, paper towels. You still can't find Lysol. And I mean, I understand why you might be able to find Lysol wipes, but as far as a spray, nah, not happening. It's not happening. You're not going to find it. But it's just, this pandemic has taken its toll on the world. But yet again, I'm getting off track again. I'm just happy to be back, y'all. I'm happy to be back in the studio, back down here, direct Philly, and I feel comfortable. I'm able to talk to my people again, and hopefully, with the upcoming weeks, I'll be able to get some guests and introduce you to some people that you don't know, that you might want to know or know about. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about some sports because that's probably been the most that's been going on. That's exciting. Well, exciting outside of my world. I'm excited that my little guy going to preschool and he had his little face mask on and was like he was ready to take on the world. I'm excited about that, but that might not be exciting to you guys. So I figure I'll talk to you guys about some things, sports and things of that nature. So I already talked about the choking ass Clippers. So the Nuggets move on to the other LA team, and I don't know what happened to them. Like, Bron had a triple double and they still lost. And it looks like it was only, let's see, you had him plus two other starters were in double digits. One person on the bench had double digits. And two of the people in double digits had maybe 30 or closer. This is the Nuggets. I understand teams get better over time, but it's the Nuggets. And not to take anything away from them, because honestly, if you're a team in the NBA, you're supposed to do that. You go out there, you play ball, you kick butt, and that's what you're supposed to do. And I guess the Nuggets showed up and wanted to, I guess, let them know we're not going down without a fight. Three of the Nuggets starters had 20 or better. One person on the bench was in double digits. And then I looked at the 3-point stats. The Lakers went 6 for 26 in threes. Y'all was out there building a small house. And the Nuggets went 11 for 29 in threes. So I guess they wanted it more that game. And what's the guy? I think his name is Murray. I believe that's his name. He almost had a triple double, but his team got the W. So I guess they wanted it more. And I saw a stat that said, I believe the next game the Lakers will be wearing the Mamba black, and they haven't lost in the Mamba black. So we'll see what happens with that. That sounds like that might be interesting. But like I said, this is more or less to say, hey, I'm back. I'm here. I'm going to do more with the show. I'm going to definitely put out more content. If you're not following me on YouTube, follow me on YouTube, RC Pro Tab. the TPS with RC, which is short for the Pro Show with your boy RC, and just check it out. I also do. I got game footage up there for my gamers. I got the Killer 5, which is probably some of the dopest highlights I've got from my my Call of Duty, my COD career. And for those, like I said, for my gamers that are out there, that's for y'all. And I guess what I can do is I'll let y'all in on a little something more about what to expect. I want some feedback from you guys. Anything else that you'd like to hear or you want to talk about on the show? Granted, this is my first time also doing a live feed with the show. So if you're seeing this on Facebook Live, this will probably be the way you will see it. And then there'll be a different version that is available on YouTube, which will be right there. And just I'm gonna start something called the Social Media Corner, and it'll be certain topics that I've come across. I see everyone seems to love these memes, so I'll probably do a meme of the week or a social media post of the week, and the interaction that I seen, and then I'll talk about it and put my 2 cents on it and ask you guys what you think about it. I'm going to take a brief pause. For those of y'all that were watching the live, I will catch you later, and we'll continue right after this. And I'm back. So, like I was saying, I'm going to start doing something to interact with the folks more, and since folks love memes and social media so much, I saw this recently on social media. Now, I know folks use social media as a dating pool or whatever you want to call it. And so I came across this and I thought about it, and the person wanted to know if I agreed or disagreed. And I told him it wasn't that simple, for the simple fact of I'm a firm believer in letting people know what you want from the gate. So if whatever your intentions are with somebody, let them know. If you're thinking of taking them serious, tell them I want to date you seriously. I want to be exclusive. If you're still dating other people, be it male or female, if you're still dating, let the person know you aren't the only person that I'm dating. And I don't know if they like my response, but it was my response because they asked me how did I feel basically, and I told them to each their own, and they insisted on do I agree or disagree. And I had to tell them if basically because it was a female asking the question. So I said, if that's what she wants to do, that's cool, just as long as she's upfront with who she's dating. And if it's cool with them, they will know if they want to vie for her attention with someone else. Now, speaking from a man's perspective, when I was younger, I probably would have been like, whatever. Like, if you seeing somebody else and, you know, I'll throw my hat in the ring if once I get bored, I'm bored. As older me, 40-year-old me, nah. If we're dating and we're going to be exclusive, because I don't want to put effort into someone that's here just maybe, or they feel as though, well, I'm only going to deal with you until I think something's better. No, put the effort in, put the work in. It's like I feel like you're not getting the best of someone. I mean, sometimes you have to find out if the person is the right person for you with dealing with them. And also, I understand people have goals and they have time limits that they set for themselves. The other side of that is sometimes things don't always work out according to the plan you have. But if you put your cards on the table in the beginning and explain to the person who you're dating, dealing with, sleeping with, whatever you want to call it, talking to, put the cards on the table and allow them to make the choice as well if they want to continue with the situation and go down the path that you both are traveling. On that note, I'm going to bring this episode to a close. I want to say thank you again to the people down there at Tattoo Threads for this awesome shirt. It was an awesome birthday present. Thanks, babe. I appreciate it. And until next time, I'll holler at y'all.